Oh, hey, Arc 24 Aid, 24 Arcade. How you doing, bro? How you doing? Hey, Rachit. Um, Today I'll talk about these two things. I need to get this out there. I'm too tired of all these AI tech hype bros. So we'll wait for 5 minutes and then we will continue. Let me close this out. Good. What about you? A bit late today. So what? You're my manager now, Arindam. That you will keep eyes on me. That is has to be like exact 12. You're here. Yeah. You're becoming my manager, aren't you? How do you know there is AI paint check IT? What does that mean? What are you doing? Today we are talking about these two things. I'm done. I'm so done with AI hype bros now. I'm so done. I have a runny nose and I have a headache, but I'm like, I have to do this. It's just gone too far now. All right, so we'll wait for 5 minutes. Let everybody join in. By 12:15, then we will start. It seems like Arindam is disappointed that I am 9 minutes late. Salary काटोगे भैया, Arindam. You will give me an LOP, loss of pay, that you were 9 minutes late. Your salary for the day is gone. Completed front end. Now moving towards Node. Any project suggestions? Are you in my internship program, 24 Arcade? There's a company that launched AI Paint for Wall. Check it. That's the point. Algorithm soft that I'll talk about today. Um, 24 Arcade. Are you in my internship program? I don't think you are. Um, but yeah, let's uh, let's get into this. So the first thing that we are doing, let me let me get the thumbnail out. Um, yeah. So let me get the thumbnail out. This will be the thumbnail. Anyway, so the first thing, oh, I'm tired. Sorry, I'm tired. I spelled it wrong. I'm tired of AI hype tech bros. Fine. This will be the thumbnail. All right. So now here first time. What's that? Oh, okay. So you are not in my internship program. Okay, fine. You have internship program. Yeah, I do. Right now it is currently going on. I have people. Rachit is one of them right here. Um, I do it. This is the second year of the internship program. This time I have taken 8 people. So next year in July, I'll do it again. How to join your internship? That's basically Discord server. That's where I ping everybody that they can submit their names. And on stream, I also do that. So you can, okay, that AVTV guy, right? Nice birthday shout pic. What? Nice birthday shout pic. What does that mean? Anyway, so this actually, okay, So this actually starts on Friday night when I was about to go to sleep. I wrapped up my day, and when I was in bed, my wife was asleep next to me. I was just going through YouTube feed, the YouTube feed of my YouTube app, the feed of my YouTube app. So I just kept scrolling and I realized that GPT-5 is out now. And thumbnail after thumbnail after thumbnail I was seeing of GPT-5. And I was like, do I watch any of it? Because it was Friday midnight when GPT-5 released, and at the same time, so many influencers released their videos. So my feed was filled up with GPT-5 related topic videos. So I was like, do I watch one of these? And I was like, nah. For some reason, it put me off, and I just kept my phone in the side and I went to sleep. The next day, I wake up, and the first thing that I want to do is watch GPT-5, what it's about. And those of you who were in stream yesterday, 12 afternoon, you know that we reviewed GPT-5. And I watched the video completely going in blind. I didn't watch any influencer talk about it, nor any article talking about it. And I just reacted to it. So there were some red flags with the healthcare aspect of GPT-5 that I found, but I went through that, and the usual stream, we ended it. And then I was in the afternoon or in the evening time, I was like, do I clip a portion of the live stream and upload it as a main channel upload, a main channel video about my thoughts on GPT-5? And for the first time, it actually hit me that I should not do that, because the live stream that I did is already out as a video on GPT-5 topic, the entire live stream. So why should I confuse people more, or why should I just add to the algorithm about GPT-5 topic, the topic that is already been milked by so many influencers already? It's only been 2 days. This is the second day of GPT-5 release. And if you go to YouTube and you search GPT-5, you're gonna have a wall filled with influencers talking about it. And this is one of the first times that I actually got sick of it. It hasn't even landed in the market properly, and I'm already sick of GPT-5. Because to me, if you ask my opinion on GPT-5, what I think about it, I think it's all right. I think it's an increment. It's faster. I can't really judge what the function capabilities or the thinking or the hallucinations or the mistakes. I can't really give you a verdict right now, because obviously, as we know with any technology, we need to spend some time to test that product out and then form an opinion of ourselves, right? I just can't. The OpenAI company, when they were presenting GPT-5, they themselves were hyping it up so much that it is the fastest, it is the smartest, it is the best, and everything. And that's all fine and everything. But shouldn't the decision be on us, the consumer? Shouldn't we be the responsible people for putting in the time and bombarding ChatGPT 5 with prompts and everything, and then deciding what we think about it? And that becomes the actual impression of the product. I just find it very suspicious that the same time Friday midnight GPT-5, the live stream released on OpenAI channel, within like 5 hours, all the influencers dropped their video as well. It is almost like a deal that they had with the influencers. I totally suspect that there were some mainstream people, mainstream influencers in that audience. They were sitting in it and they were recording the entire thing. They were recording their own thoughts in the side when the event was over, and they had the video ready to go, but they just could not release it because of the embargo given by OpenAI that you should not release the video before us. Wait for us to release the video, only then you can talk about it. You can release your thoughts on it. And we saw so many mainstream influencers now talking about GPT-5. Mr. Who's the Boss has now jumped in. And obviously Theo, he was there. OpenAI invited him. And I'm kind of questioning their own morals and ethics now regarding the new technology that's been out. When they praise it and when they talk about it in a sense that, oh my god, this is the best model out there, look at SWE bench, this test, that test, whatever exam name that they want to give it to us, that means nothing for us as consumers. It makes me question, are you saying this because you are thinking it, or is it because that you are guaranteeing your spot in the next event that OpenAI holds? that you don't want to be the person that gets ignored by OpenAI because you went against the grain and you criticized our product. It's such a weird timeline that we are living in now, where the influencers that we used to look up to have now sold their soul to the corporations. The same way how Apple introduced liquid glass, and they have an event, the WWDC event, and they introduce and they invite so many influencers to it. You know that next day when you watch these influencers talk about it, they will talk about it in a praiseful way. They will praise it. They will sneak one, two sentences here and there, but nobody is going out of their way, or nobody is going to a certain degree where the video might feel negative towards liquid glass. And what happened then? All the consumers that looked at liquid glass, they started shitting on it. They were like, nah, this is it. This is not it. And this is what happened to GPT-5 as well. I will show you a clip where I watched it for the first time, going in blind, and that lady came up, the lady that talked about the healthcare aspect of ChatGPT-5, how she was not entirely convinced by her doctors, or she was not able to understand what the report said, and here it is. So now you can see that I was already, the sirens and the alarms were ringing in my head when I watched it. Because you know what though? I think we have reached a stage of these GPT models where software engineers are no longer the target audience. The company OpenAI, they have now opened it up to the general public. They want everybody to be accessing the technology. Whether you are a police, you're a lawyer, you're a firefighter, you're a coder, you're a student, you're a teacher, you're a professor, you're a research scholar, everybody has to be using these apps, this technology. And if you talk about healthcare aspect and you invite somebody over that pretty much does the marketing for you by saying that they uh, they consulted ChatGPT, health expert, and they took their decisions based off of what the model told them, do you not see it as dangerous? I mean, you can present the argument that the existing hospital system, the medical sector, also makes mistakes and they lose people's lives, and all sort of outrages happen, but then nothing really happens. So, if anything, we are in better hands that ChatGPT is now there for us to provide us with medical consultation. And my only question is that where will those tech bros and hype bros be when ChatGPT eventually claims a life? When that event eventually happens, where somebody would prompt ChatGPT with their symptoms, it tells them something completely wrong. They ignore what their doctors were saying, and now they paid the price with their life because they were too reliant on what Sam Altman told them about the GPT-5 model being the smartest, being the best, and everything. So if you then say that, oh, medical sector also loses lives, and now ChatGPT has claimed a life, what are we really using? You might be wondering that I am a tech channel and I'm supposed to be talking about the programming side or the coding side of ChatGPT, which already there are so many influencers talking about it. But I think I'm not doing my job correctly as an influencer if I don't provide a holistic view on the ChatGPT technology, the things that we are told by the co-founders or the CEOs or whatever. For coding, you can say whatever you want. It is good. I mean, I haven't tested it so far to provide a verdict of my own, but based on what I saw with Varun Maya creating a Twitter clone, I mean, from scratch, or whether it is the engineers themselves creating some sort of Next.js app or fixing a audio related issue, I mean, that's all right. I'm not entirely, too hyped up about that. All I saw it as GPT 4.5 was a disappointment. And obviously, if they are labeling a technology GPT-5, obviously it's going to be an improvement. Whether the accuracy is still in question, I'm not worried about that. But at least it is fast. And you can also say that, oh, hallucinations are less, but hallucinations are still there. But anyway, I'm not worried about those aspects as well. Those aspects. I'm worried about the healthcare. I'm worried about people taking it so far to the point where now they don't want to listen to their relatives, their doctors, the actual healthcare experts, and putting all their eggs in the GPT basket. We already have so many videos talking about the AI addiction that is online by other creators, where people have documented, these are real cases where people have found a therapist, a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a a friend that always agrees with you. These type of roles in GPT itself. Character AI, right? Somebody innocently starts a conversation with character AI. Before you know it, they are completely infatuated by it. They don't want to talk to real humans anymore. The model and the bots, they provide the kind of human touch and the human interaction. They substitute it to that. And as a result, when the model eventually faces downtime, people actually start to lose their mind. These are the things that are not talked about enough. And I know I'm supposed to be a tech guy, but this time I'm really like concerned about the health and safety of people. You want to make a coding bot, you want to tell us that front end engineers are going to get replaced. OpenAI GPT-5 beats front end devs, whatever. I somewhat do not care anymore. But when you talk about healthcare, yeah, somebody has to raise a voice, right? So this is what, like, I have been noticing of AI tech hype bros. Like, the moment somebody says something, they conveniently leave that part out, and that is so sus behavior. Because from my perspective, what I'm seeing it as is that they don't want to criticize the model, they don't want to criticize OpenAI publicly, because the next time some sort of event happens or some sort of presentation happens, they're gonna get ignored. As a result, they will not have the influence, they will not get the views, they will not have the money, they will not have the reach. And what they will be is just another influencer talking about GPT-5. But is the exclusivity is what they are chasing. They don't want to be just another influencer that just talks about GPT-5 when it's released. No, no, no. They want to be in the room when the presentation is happening. They want to see it right in front of their eyes. That's what the influencer space is now. All the same arguments that it's going to replace front-end engineers. Now let's talk about the tech side of it. All the same arguments of GPT is going to replace front-end devs. This is the end of coding. Nobody's gonna get hired. The economy is gonna collapse. All the same things. The conversations are happening, and I'm like, people are getting laid off. True, but what company is out there that is publicly admitted that our models are so good that it actually led us to fire people off? If you are not aware of the latest news, the CEO of Klarna, the product Klarna, I hope you know that, they fired their entire customer support team and they tried running off of just AI models. As a result, the customer dissatisfaction went up and they actually had to hire back people. And the Klarna CEO publicly admitted that you just can't replace the human touch on your product. No matter how much you want to replace the human aspect of it, no matter how much you want to just substitute a $40,000 salary with a $20 a month payment on an AI model, you just can't replace the human aspect of business, basically. All these things are happening around us. If we talk about just the tech aspect of it, the T app, I think you are aware of it, right? They made the mistake of overlooking security to the point where all the data that was stored in an S3 bucket, it was public. It was just public. Anybody could ping it, anybody could download all the files. As a result, so many people got doxxed, so many people had their license information out in the internet for everybody to misuse. And what did we do? We just talked about it for 2 days. We made a couple videos on it and we just moved on. It's like the T app never existed. People say that ChatGPT or these AI models you should use as much as possible because it makes you better. And then we have instances like this. Are we really not going to question it that this is just wishful thinking, that software engineers are upskilling with the help of AI? And if anything, they are now becoming dumber and dumber as time goes on. They are willing to ignore the emails of Firebase that tells them that, hey, you may want to look at the security policies of this bucket, of this database, that you should secure it more. But they are like, nah, ChatGPT told me to do it this way, I'm gonna do it this way. It's all vibe-driven development, man. It's so tiring now that I kind of don't want to target this video towards GPT-5, or I just don't want to target this video towards certain influencers, because then the impression would be that I'm only targeting those influencers. I'm kind of targeting everybody that is talking about it in a very highly way, in a very, talking very highly of it. that's what's making me question that are these influencers, are they like for us, for our benefit, or are they just here for the views, the reach, the money, and everything? Because I really see the weightage going towards the companies now. Influencers are not for us anymore. They are just here as news channels. They are just here for getting the word of their product out, hopefully gain some audience with it, and just integrate the latest technology into their own product so that they can say that we are up to date now. And this up to date thing, let me drink some water and I'll continue. So I was on a call with my bosses last night, and we were talking about some AI tools or whatever that we want to string along to our product so that it creates a workflow. You know, like those things like Lovable, V0, Claude, or NA10, or things like that that run off of automations. And discussing that, we actually got to a point where we thought about the aspect of AI ecosystem is that there are so many updates happening to products every now and then that it's kind of so difficult to commit to a certain set of tools that you will use, and you will think to yourself that I have the best, or obviously everybody wants the best tools in their workflow because they are in the game of business. Obviously it matters, but the updates and the changes, it happens so often in this ecosystem that you just can't make up your mind over what tools to use. It's just going to be like you commit to 4 of the tools and you just string it along, and before you know it, 15 days, 20 days go by, a new product comes out that challenges everything that is supposed to be the best in the market. Nobody tests it, they just go off the hype, everybody's using it, and now we are out there twiddling our thumbs that did we make the wrong decision. And now we have to again substitute the product with that new product, figure out the ins and outs of that product, how it can be integrated into the workflow. We are losing time, we are losing energy, and if we don't choose to do that, then it will sit in the back of our minds being like, we are gonna get destroyed. And that's the issue that I see with the AI ecosystem now. Like, I'm happy that technology is improving, I'm happy that everybody is trying to challenge the grain or come up with a new aspect, come up with a new use case, come up with a new way of doing things. But when the hell do we commit to a product, and can we be, can we be assured of the fact that we are up to date? The up to date, I'm up to date sentiment doesn't exist in the AI ecosystem anymore. Every now and then something happens. Every week you tune into YouTube, you see some influencer talking about this new AI model. Now you just open up your front camera, point it towards your ass, and if you fart in certain frequencies, it's going to take those as signals. It's going to tell the AI model in Morse code that you need this happen, and then the AI model does it. And it's like, now how do I make sure that my web app uses the signals of my farts? It's like, what the hell are we doing here? Like, forget like you just said here, Stoics, forget one person or two people, one person or companies or whatever. Everybody is doing something with AI. So many companies are out there that you just can't commit anymore to a particular product. तबीयत कैसी? I'm still not doing fine, but I I didn't want to do a live stream today, but I felt like I had to speak up at least something. This is just depressing to me, looking at the state of what the technology has been. Release the product, let the consumer test it, and they'll tell you if it is the best out there. Now there are allegations on GPT-5 that they on purpose messed up a particular chart where 52.9 is apparently 60 something. Like, that chart that is out there. I'll put up a screenshot to illustrate. But now these mistakes are there. If you make such a mistake in the presentation, how the hell am I supposed to be convinced that your product is the best out there? And if you on purpose eliminate some of the tests where GPT-5 actually did not perform as well, how do I even trust you anymore? That I'm going to hear from other people that are telling us that, oh, look at how OpenAI ignored these tests on purpose because they knew that GPT-5 is not that great. But apparently that's not what people are going to do. Everybody will watch that live stream. They're going to go off of that one presentation, and now they are convinced, already convinced, before even testing it, before even trying it, they are convinced that it is the best. It's just, I understand marketing, but there has to be some, limit to it, right? Har Har GPT 69 Yojana. I'm so tired of the V10X 9 rupees course guy. Maybe. Uh, GPT-5 isn't that great. I was using it extensively. Okay, you are trying it extensively, and now who's going to listen to you? Who is? No one. You and I can hear. You and I can talk about it here, and we can agree that yeah, it is not that great. But how many views do you think this video will get? 5,000 views if I'm looking at the best case scenario. That's what my reach is nowadays on YouTube. If I upload a video, the best that I can hope for is 5,000 views. That's it. That's all my reach is now. But look at the OpenAI video. In 24 hours, it did about 2 million views. How many views does it have now? Let me see. The main one, OpenAI GPT-5. Introducing GPT-5, 2.3 million views, streamed one day ago. In just 24 hours, this is the kind of views they are getting. So what do you think the common consensus among the public would be? They are already convinced. They are already convinced that this is going to be the best thing out there. Anyway, this is what I wanted to say about this. I'm so tired of tech bros now. Every now and then something happens, the same argument, the same discussions, the same everything. Build me a Next.js app, build me a 2D game, build me something, Twitter clone or Flipkart clone, YouTube clone, whatever, with no backend, no backend. And then everybody's going to get replaced. Everybody is, we are done for. This is the dystopian future and all that. But anyway, Fireship said it too, that GPT-5 is cost reduction, if I'm not wrong. I mean, I watched the Fireship video. He still started with the sentiment that we are going to get replaced, but then he actually exposed GTA 5? GPT-5, sorry. As you know, I work in MNC. My manager is saying that we have pressure from company to make AI hype, and that's the truth. And we know that how much AI work in coding. Pretty soon, you're gonna see a bunch of layoffs happening in your MNC too, bro. Because the number one reason that people are going to get replaced by AI is the fact that people are putting money into AI infrastructure. Microsoft laid off 10,000 people. Then what is it? Intel laid off 24,000 people. Then what was it? Xbox got rid of 8,000 people. Like, are you really saying that GPT is that good that it's going to replace people? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. In fact, my professor is highly connected to the AI industry. Liquid ass. Yeah, obviously. My professor is highly connected to the AI industry, and she was saying jobs ain't going anywhere as they tried their best to optimize the intelligence in software, but hardware is the game. Like this type of market shift, it happens all the time. Right now, software is ruling. Before you know it, hardware is going to be ruling. So you can't. If hardware is the game, it is the game right now. It's not going to be this way forever. Then the market will shift to something else. Like, you know how big data and those things were the big thing like 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago. Hadoop. That was the term. 15 years ago, that was a big thing. Then software became the big thing. Then web dev became the big thing. And now people are saying hardware is going to be the big thing. Cloud engineering was a big thing like what, 8 or 9 years ago. So market shift, it happens. It will just continue happening. Fireship's entire channel is now an AI slop, to be honest. Just watched your video on will tech jobs recover. What did you think of it, Harsh? Okay, I missed out on so many chats. Let me catch up. Um, any qualification process? Why 1 year too long? Okay, you need to be on my Discord server 24 Arcade in order for you to understand why 1 year. AI and EVs are just big bubble. Okay, I don't know about electric vehicles. I think electric vehicles are dope. If it comes to two-wheelers, I already have one in Havra. My father uses it for his daily commute. It's nice. It's nice having electric vehicles. OpenAI has some serious red flags in their benchmark of the GPT saw in Fireship videos. Did you not see my live stream yesterday, bro? The healthcare aspect. AI can clone it, but to make it production ready and functional, an engineer is needed. But who cares about that, Sitabjo? Who cares about that? If it makes for a good YouTube video for 10 minutes where you can just prompt the AI model like Varun Maya did, who cares about the entire functionality? It's all just surface level. It's all just surface level. For healthcare, AI is a big no-no. If people use AI for their healthcare, I think they are responsible for it. Yeah, it will recover in the next 5 to 6 years, bro. Yeah. Healthcare, I think they're responsible for it. I will rather pay doctor than risk it for free. But people are willing to risk it for free. That's the problem. When you have a marketing video and you have like, people coming in and sharing their experiences with healthcare, it's going to it's going to reinstate into people that GPT is reliable enough for my healthcare purposes. And as a result, more people are going to go towards GPT for their healthcare. They're gonna lose their lives, and at that point, it will be like they're gone. Once you lose a life, you're not getting back. AI for healthcare is a repeat of the Theranos 25 situation, Therac 25 situation. Okay, something to related with Theranos, Pranav? I don't know. And to be honest, if somebody is using a chatbot as a replacement for physicians, it's natural selection at this point. Vibe coders, am I right about T-app? Yep, yep. Don't talk about security. These companies don't even think about security until they are the victims. Instead, they think security is a waste of money, slows down process. I mean, this is what the skills gap is, Shivam. People are saying that you should use GPT as much as you want, as much as you can, and then it doesn't tell you about security. So security is an afterthought in your head because GPT never told you to do it, implement it. As a result, no security. Everything is public. Just query it and take all the data. Docs everybody. Who cares? Waiting for AI politicians. uh, I can't talk about B10X guy. Sorry, 24 Arcade. Because if I do, they're gonna copyright strike me, and that's a situation I'm not willing to get into. So sorry about that. Even Intel CEO is not safe. uh, I mean, if people are using AI as healthcare, it's natural selection. Yeah, you said it, Shashwat. I read it. Yeah, but charging stations are limited in India right now. I mean, that's a government problem. They will fix it. Uh, as far as I know, people are installing charging stations every now and then, but it's not spread out so much where you can just take your electric vehicle and you can be like, okay, let me go to Bangalore from Delhi. Can't do that. You will barely get out of Delhi and your battery is going to run out of charge. And at that point, you will be like this. You will be pushing that bike alongside while you walk. So it's not there yet, but it will get there. It will get there. Last breakthrough in AI was Muon Optimizer, which happened 4 5 months ago, and it reduced training speed by 50%. All it's good for, since companies buying more and more GPUs, the growth gonna be at least 2x, but 2x of what's happening right now, which is very slow. But there is no architecture changes that have happened. We are still relying on transformers. Bottlenecks are evident. But these bottlenecks can be talked over if you just hype your model up. If you can just invite 15 20 influencers and get them to spread the word out for your product, I think you can get around it, right? Too sad these days. Parents just said to stop coding and study for the first year. I hope it won't be mystery again when I come back. I heard Trump did something for games. I don't know what he did. Sorry about that. I'm not aware. How you see software engineering in the next 5 years after AI hype down and layoff will happen then? Oh, I can't predict, bro. I can't predict. Given how many changes the industry goes through every 15 20 days, we can't really predict anything, what can happen. Can't do that. Said I will be graduating in 2028 and I'm in second year right now. How should I proceed given the AI hype and the layoffs happening? Where should I focus? Do you think the market will be bad during 2028? I don't know, bro. I don't know. You should be studying on your skills. You should be at least skilled enough that you can tackle things on your own. Even with the help of AI, I'm not saying that you should entirely rely on AI for your learning, but you should be able to research things and figure things out on your own. That's the intelligence, right? My uncle Tata Nexon EVs cost 18 lakh and after 2 years the battery dead and now the replacement cost is 5.8 lakh. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, Algorithm Soft. The Therac 25 was a computer controlled radiotherapy machine. It killed few people because of bad code in assembly and people thought computers cannot fail. Low level learning made a video on it. Oh, I see, I see. The MRI system. Oh yeah, I get it, I get it. EV charging stations everywhere in India will probably take more than a decade. I mean, first of all, EV vehicles, if you talk about just a two-wheeler, it will give you at best 60 kilometers range. If you are one person driving it, 60 kilometers range, it will give you. So you have to make sure that 50-kilometer radius, you at least have one charging station everywhere in India. And that's just not feasible. That's just not feasible. You know, like some places where they put up boards where they say that for the next 30 kilometers there are no petrol pumps, so make sure that you keep petrol in your bottle or whatever in case you run out midway, because you won't be able to get out. Same way I feel like we should alert people that hey, if you're going down this road, then just know that there are no charging stations ahead of it, so make sure to come back. These things will happen, it will take time, but yeah, these things will happen. All right, next thing. The education sector crisis with AI. There are so many videos on this as well, where AI has completely shattered the education sector and what the wishful thinking was versus what the reality is now. I'll talk about it just now. Let me fill up my bottle and I'll come back. I really should fill up my bottle before streams. What the hell am I doing? But I think software engineering is the best. Its only problem is just covers that it is covered with hype. Yeah, yeah. Um, what to do, where to apply as junior dev wannabe. First, they want us to be full stack, and now unique project. 24 Arcade. I think you are new to the channel, aren't you? I think you are the first time. It is the first time you've been in my streams, haven't you? I think so. So this is a topic that we have talked about a lot before. How influencers. I think you rely too much on influencers. 24 Arcade, if I'm honest. Um, the thing is, everybody has to keep changing their opinions every now and then in order to keep the cog in the wheel running. If I sit here and I say the same thing, like you should skill up, you should not rely on AI and blah blah blah, then my reach is going to go away. This is why I have to keep changing my opinions as well. It is a job of the influencer to do. And this is what happened with influencers when they first told you to use AI as much as possible, and then 3 months passed, they're saying the same thing. But now they're thinking that now my audience is getting bored of me saying the same thing over and over again. So now let me change the opinion a little bit. So now they're saying make a unique project. And now another 3 6 months passes. Then they will say, oh, now do freelancing. You should be connecting with people, reach out to people on LinkedIn and form a connection, because ultimately it's not what you know, it's who you know. That will be the next opinion. After that, we will come back again to AI, being like, oh, AI, by the time those 6 months, 8 months passes, when they are saying different opinions, AI will have made certain progress. And now they will again loop back to the AI ecosystem that, oh, look at how many new tools are out there now. Learn these tools. So now this is the way to get a job. So it's just a circle jerk of opinions that keeps changing every now and then. And now you are stuck. And now you are stuck in this influencer opinion circle where they are telling you to make a unique project. And that's where you're at. Just wait 2 or 3 months, this opinion is going to change. These big tech pushing newer models just to milk more money and justify the cost to their investors. Stop with the new models. GPT's first model was 2018, ChatGPT 2022, and now it's 10 models every year. At least I'm happy that this time they got rid of the diversification of GPT-5, like GPT-5 Nano, Mini, Pro, what is it, the normal one, and whatever. The task that you give it to do, it kind of decides on its own what model to use. So I'm at least happy that that has happened, right? Wait, wait, you, what, what should I make? What is that kind of question? 24 Arcade. You can speak in Hindi, 24 Arcade, if you want. You don't have to try right here. I will speak in English, but if you want to type in Hindi, go ahead, do it. Best, don't see any tech influencer that are bad. Just study, skill up, nothing will happen. Yeah. I'll come back with my water. 1 second. Okay. So this time I'm about to show you some YouTube videos about how the education sector is failing with AI. Education sector AI. So let me search just this much. So you can see that there are a couple videos that are talking about how AI exposing India's broken education system after ChatGPT. I watched this video and not impressed. I'm just not impressed. How AI is ruining education for everybody. I watched this video by Cole Hastings so much. I mean, I like this video so much. So now the latest opinions that are coming out of the effect of AI on the education sector is that it is actually ruining the education sector. By education sector, I mean right from the very beginning, like school students, like 4th, 5th grade students, all the way up to research scholars. It has made its way into that level. Teachers are using ChatGPT to make assignments. Teachers are using AI to to grade papers. Teachers are giving out research topics, but they are introducing a Trojan horse in it where it says that you should just mention Taylor Swift. And if the student is lazy enough that they will just copy the entire topic and feed it to ChatGPT, there will be a mention of Taylor Swift somewhere. The professor sees it, and now they know that they have cheated their way into making those assignments. This is a classical case of how we have wishful thinking towards the new technology. So let me get into the shoes of a student that is studying right now. So you missed my chat. I'm not missing any chat, bro. Are you afraid of AI as a coder? No, never been. I have never been afraid. Did you see that Varun Maya recent video of AI effects on education system? I did. Right here. I did. You can see that I watched the entire 27 minutes. Wasted it, but yeah. Uh, Man, I do hate our college's decision making. They asked us to select a Swayam course, which is free first, and I was not excited, but they are also putting good courses which I wanted to pick. But now they're saying don't select because we are not sure which courses you need to pick. I mean, you don't want to give free hand here as well. I mean, what's your idea? What should I make to get attention of employers? Portfolio. I would say make a portfolio first. That's the first thing to get an attention. Post about it on Twitter, LinkedIn, keep spamming it until somebody reaches out to you. I don't have any breakthrough advice for you, 24 Arcade. So, the education sector is sort of affected by AI now, in the sense that it is now completely flipped the script on us, where we thought that people are getting a lot intellectual, people are getting intelligent, they are getting smarter or whatever. But in fact, they're getting more lazier, and people now don't have the basic skills required for math or reasoning or just, normal aptitude or reasoning capabilities. They don't have it anymore. And it all happened because of AI. So let me put myself in the shoes of a student who is currently studying right now, even fourth, fifth grade, all the way up to research scholars. I'll talk about it through and thorough. So the students that are in school right now, they are probably getting bombarded by their parents that there is this technology that you should use, in which case it helps you do your homework or it helps you with understanding things or whatever. But this is wishful thinking, that you give somebody a technology and they're going to use it for their benefit. But actually what happens is that they are now turning out to be lazy. They're just like, I don't want to put some effort into learning how to do 2 plus 2. I would rather play Fortnite with my friends and just emote on the enemy team. That's what I want to do. As a result, they just copy everything, put it in ChatGPT, paste it, done, over. The learning, the information of the topic that should have been here, it's not here actually. It's right here in the device that they are using, whether it's a phone or whether it's the laptop. That's where the information lives. It's not here anymore. How people said that you should use ChatGPT or you should use AI more and more, it actually communicated to people that they no longer have to put effort into it. And as a result, the education sector is now in a crisis due to due to these products. The influence of people on YouTube or anywhere is a factor of it 100%. But where it really gets good is the concept of YouTubers now that are saying that examinations should have AI assistance now. And at that point, I have to question the entire meritocracy or the entire purpose of the education system. It's like people have forgotten why exams exist in the first place. It's because we want to see who has learned the topics, or who is capable enough, that is better than other people, to actually pull off tasks. There's the hope that if somebody is first rank, then they're going to be the best person to go for the job, to be selected for a job. And if you give them assistance with AI, why bother having an exam at all? The example that was used in the video was that in my daily life, I just have a phone and I can ask ChatGPT whatever and it tells me the answer. So therefore, why should we have students in the examination hall all by themselves? And it's like, do you not see the environment changes here? When you are in the real world, I mean the daily life world where you are using your phone, there are no stakes to it. Even if you get it wrong, nothing is affecting your future in the same sense that an examination does. When you're sitting in an examination hall, there is something at stake. You are going to be given an assessment sheet. You're going to be given a mark sheet that tells you how good you are compared to other people. It is a meritocracy in the truest form. Yeah, people cheat in exams, I know, but so many exams people can't cheat, or people don't cheat, or mostly cheating doesn't happen, right? So people have forgotten the entire concept of an exam, what it is, with AI. And now people are saying that you should give out AI assistance. It's like, if you are willing to say that people should be given AI assistance in exams, so let's go back 5 to 10 years. Why weren't people allowed to sit in the exam with their books alongside their examination papers? The books contain all the answers, right? So I can make the same argument that why bother learning anything when it is written in a book somewhere, right? You can say something with physics, something with chemistry, something with math. All the answers exist in a book. So why bother learning it and then not having that assistance and then going to the examination, writing everything by hand? Because that is the only way to assess how good you are. That kind of assessment translates into the real world where you will be given positions. You will have opportunities with you. And if you talk about exams like JEE or SSC or TET exams or whatever, everybody just be given out AI assistance. At that point, why bother having an exam? Let's just pick whatever a drunkard you can find on the road and just put them up in the higher positions. Because apparently there is ChatGPT. What do skills matter anymore? That is the problem I see with the education sector now, where everybody who was trying to learn everything by themselves, they wanted to be as efficient as possible with their own intuition and intelligence. Now they are getting told to just turn off their brain and just give it to AI. And at that, you can also say that this is natural selection, that lazy people are going to get lazier, and then the people who were brilliant, they're going to stay brilliant. But then why bother having AI at all? Let's just give out books to everybody. Let's completely take away the concept of exams. Just attend normal classes, and not even normal classes. Let's just fire all teachers. Why do you need teachers anymore if you have AI? It's the latest technology, right? It can teach you everything. So let's just get rid of teachers. And if you're going that far, let's just get rid of schools. Why bother finding the best school in your area, getting your kid to be signed up into it, if everything is just if everything can just be found in ChatGPT? Let's just forget about it. Forget colleges. Why bother having a college? This is what, like I say, that this is what the wishful thinking is. We told people that you should use ChatGPT or whatever AI model. I keep saying ChatGPT as if other AI models don't exist. I am that outdated on the knowledge, as if no other models exist. And what did it do? It made people lazy. People in pre-nursery or kindergarten standard teachers are actually resigning from their jobs, because they're like, these kids, they don't know how to talk to people anymore. They have found their solace in the CoComelon or the YouTube or the models that are supposed to help them, but all it's doing is just locking people out. They don't know how to empathize with people anymore. Their entire life is in this screen right here. No moderation, no whatever, just given to it. You should be on social media right from the age of 2, or even not. Your parents will take care of your social media profile if you're that age. There is no concept of moderation. There is no concept of parenting. It's just not there. Look who's back. Shady's back. Okay. 7 Gamer, Vivek. In research field, there were so many people that have published papers that are now getting blacklisted from these research organizations, because they have faked their data. They have committed fraud, or did some kind of hack or whatever to manipulate their research or whatever. And now with AI, this has increased tenfold. It was hard enough for people or teachers to grade papers, and now it is 10x more difficult to find out whether it is a cheated answer, whether it's an AI answer, or whether it's a genuine answer given by a person or a student that really knows their stuff. If we are told to just turn off our brain and have no moderation over how much we should consume social media or AI, then why bother going to the school? Why bother doing anything? Let's just go to a company, apply there, be like, I have ChatGPT with me. And in that case, you know what happens in an economic sense? The playing field is completely leveled. Nobody has any sort of distinction. Nobody can stand out from the crowd. It's all commoditized. People are commoditized, basically. The degrees are commoditized. If you are the first ranker of anything, what do we care? Everybody has GPT, so they are the same intelligence level as you, right? That's the problem that I see with education sector actually suffering because of AI now. It was supposed to be substituting hard effort or hard work or whatever. But what it did, it went extreme, and now people are no longer willing to work hard for learning concept or learning whatever. It's just, I'll just do it. Teachers are becoming lazy now, where they are like, why should I put effort into grading these papers? Let's just pass it off to an AI. It will do it for me. Nah, colleges and schools aren't going anywhere anytime soon. It's where you meet peers, build your social circle, and develop the social skills. No, that's not happening. You know why that's not happening? It's because of things like this. No parenting and no moderation. These are two things that are missing from the latest culture now. You are not taught by parents that you should use Instagram or you should use Twitter in a moderated sense. That you should spend the most you should The most time that you should spend on social media is an hour or two, and that's it. Now go and study by yourself. And if you need ChatGPT help, make sure that the ChatGPT, whatever information it gives you, it kind of flows here and then it translates on the paper that you are writing. If it translates from your laptop or your device straight to your paper and nothing goes up here, it's all useless. It's just all useless. Again, I'll say, if you want to use models, if you want to use AI, do it. But in moderation, you should know that it is taking away the ability of your head to make some effort, to actually think, to actually go through some struggle and then finding out answers. It is substituting all of it for you. As a result, today you want to put an effort. Tomorrow, 50% effort is AI, 50% is you. And the third day, it's 100% AI. You will be like, why should I bother? That's how we get vibe coders. This is how people don't have anything to to be able to say that I'm different from everybody else. This is what gets you a meritocracy. This is what gets you a distinction. And it's all getting taken away because of AI. Parenting was a huge issue. It's even more now of an issue. The parents themselves are hooked to these social media devices and social media, whatever, the Facebook Reels or the LinkedIn or whatever, they're hooked to it to the point where they don't want to look at their kid anymore. The kid is like barely speaking, barely they can understand the world around them. And in that age, they are given an iPad. They are like, here, just take it. Just shut up, stop crying. Let me now go into the corner and just scroll Facebook Reels to see what my friends are up to. This is what the latest stage of parents are now. They are not getting told, or they are not even interested in parenting their kids anymore, because all that they care is that their kid was running around causing a ruckus in the house. So rather than parenting them, give to them a device that shuts them up and just, they're in their corner consuming content, brain rot, the tun 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 sahur and all that. They're doing that. Yeah, I mean, we first do critical thinking. If we fail, then we must use AI. This is going into the video. This is going into the video, Kapil Sane. You had me. In the first in the first half, you had me. Thank God we didn't have this when we were kids. No, not a good argument, Shashwat. This is also going to make it into the video, and I want to address this. People who say that the models did not exist, social media did not exist, and as a result, we are so much better off. No, we are not. We are not. Because comic books, cartoons, consumable media, magazines, cassettes, CD players, video games, PlayStations, they were a thing when we were kids. But you know what our parents did? They taught us to use these things in moderation. There was brain rot, I wouldn't say brain rot content, but there was still so much content to consume, whether it was your television that had a cable connection, if you remember that existed or used to exist. They had serials, they had cartoons, they had everything. But what our parents did is that when they saw us watching TV for more than 2-3 hours, we used to get our asses whooped. And the parents actually yelled at us, being like, go to your room and study now. How much more video games are you going to play? And that's the same thing right now as well. Yes, there are options, there are apps where you can consume content, but the moderation has to be there. And it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. No social media is designed this way that actually kicks you out of the social media. Every platform, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, they are designed this way so that they can keep you on their platform for as long as possible. I'm sensing a little bit of hypocrisy in my own statement, given that I am an influencer on a social media platform, talking to people who are using social media. But the education has to be there. You don't see me here Monday to Friday. That's something that I have maintained. Not good for the reach of my YouTube channel. I have lost 25 subscribers. I have lost the 19K subscriber mark these days. But I would have gained it if I had uploaded more. But I actually make it a point to not be here Monday to Friday. Yesterday I was here, but that's another thing. But anyway, most Monday to Fridays, you're not going to see me here, because that's how I am moderating myself with the consumption of my YouTube channel. If I wanted to upload a video on anything, be it a YouTube short, be it a live stream, or be it a main channel upload, I could do daily uploads. Trust me, I could do it. If I just ran out of content ideas, I would just play a game, right? And you would find me here on this platform. But as a result, I'm also getting trapped into the creator mindset, and I'm also trapping you under the consumption mindset. Both things are happening at the same time. Moderation is needed for the education sector. We need to communicate to students that you can consume social media because this is what it's designed for. People are getting rude on Instagram. That is not my concern. People are gonna, Instagram is so racist or so like looks maxing and everything that is happening there. It's unreal to me. But if there was some level of moderation, if children nowadays were getting thrashed enough by their parents, I assume they would put some effort into their learnings. Hey, Cadbury Bubblegum, Private Fortune, you jumped from YouTube to Twitch. I just noticed. How do you distinguish yourself with vibe coders nowadays? Because they seem to perform faster. That's the thing. They seem to perform faster. They don't. They don't. They are the ones who create apps like T. That's how I distinguish myself. I removed shorts from the bottom bar on YouTube. Good for you, man. Good for you. Everyone procrastinating was a thing. It was a thing before, even in the era of newspapers, procrastinating was a thing. But at the same time, like education sector, it had, I mean, I'm out of words now. I think AI is like a knife, depend on the user, can't make it black and white. Yeah, fair. Hey, Nikhil, Nisha, your thoughts on GPT-5. I know you are kind of anti. I just wanted to hear your thoughts. Yesterday, I did a live stream, Nikhil. So you can watch that. On my channel, you can find it. And it has a OpenAI GPT-5 thumbnail. So you can find it very easily. Yesterday, I did that. Agree with that. Bring back the belt treatment, I guess. Not the belt treatment. Parenting. Parenting is what we need. Sir, you missed my chat. I missed many chat, bro. I missed many chat. It's not just you. Apni thuddi nukli banana. Okay. Looks maxing. Yeah. Instagram is so brutal. If you just show your face on Instagram, you're gonna get roasted into oblivion. Because those people, they don't hold back. Okay, I missed many chats. Let me catch up. Okay, here we are. Swayam is like NPTEL courses, right? Also got skill issues in maths, although reasoning is good. Am I also cooked by AI? No, you're not. No, you're not. I think educational system has broken a long ago and AI can't help anything in it. No, AI is breaking it even further. AI is just breaking it even further. It's just gone now. Because of my AI, people were completing assignments in a minute to tackle. So to tackle this problem out, college discontinued assignments and goes with quiz and hackathon result. Good for them, man. Good for them. I argue that we can get rid of teachers. Most of them were just here to make money. They're not interested in teach in first place. No, they are interested to teach. That's why they are teachers. It's not like YouTube teachers that just appeared out of nowhere in the COVID pandemic era and they are now established themselves as sir, oh, Master Ji or sir or whoever, Guruji even. And fuck those teachers. I have no respect for YouTube teachers. Guruji, suck my ass. I have been trying to renew membership, finally worked. Oh, thanks, private. Nah, colleges and schools aren't going anywhere anytime soon. So, exactly. There is a post where Sam Altman was saying that we should sometime losing hope of AGI and it's only a theoretical. I think we will reach a wall where AI will last. Yep, just code. Yes, that is true. That is true. AI has already been plateauing for a long time now. And it's just such minor increments that they just went open source. And does it not like raise any red flags in your head? Why open source? It means that they must be running out of, reach or influence or whatever. So Meta was the number one player in the open source AI models market. So now OpenAI has to capture that as well. in order to tell their investors that look at that, now we dominate this field as well. It's all very suspicious to me, honestly. I think part of fake research problem is that you don't have 100 research paper, 5,000 questions in lead code and 50 projects, you will not get shortlisted for interview. But it's still taking away the effort, right? How do you distinguish? I think AI is like a knife, everybody procrastinating. Okay, I'm caught up now. Caught up to the chat. Let's go. I have seen GitHub of a girl working in Google selected 5 years ago. She have one donation web app. So people are allowed to do what they want to do on GitHub, bro. Just wanted to show you my GitHub, what it looks like. I actually turned on this chart thing that people have, like they show off on Twitter or whatever to say how many contributions they have. And this is my chart. 2025, I have 1,446 contributions. Last year, I had 1,922 contributions. I think this year I'm going to touch the 2,000 contributions mark. 2023, I had 381 contributions, and 2022, I had 372 contributions. So as years go by, I am coding more and more, as you can see right here in my GitHub. So I don't use AI. I don't use AI that much. The areas or the places where I think I can get by my own skills, I will always use my own skills that I have accumulated over the 8 years in the industry. I'm just not the biggest fan of using AI in my projects. Because one day I'm like, okay, fine, I'll ask this to ChatGPT, and the next day I'm like, why bother writing this module out myself? Let's just give it to ChatGPT and it will do it. That's not the way. That's not the way to be a professional. This is how physics wala has a whole other problem with them, bro. No light education system ever in history. What? Vivek, you can talk in Hindi. Oh, I have 90 contributions. Okay. Remember how DeepSeek shaken AI companies? That was really funny because many companies panicked. Actually, Nikhil, I have another argument. Remember that DeepSeek product Manus AI? Remember that? Manus AI? Does anybody remember? Nobody does. Nobody remembers. Nobody talks about it anymore. It just disappeared. 2 days it stayed on YouTube where people made videos about it. They moved on. Everybody forgot. And now we don't hear about Manus AI anymore. It is sort of an agentic AI. And how many of you remember this OpenAI Codex? Where did it go? What happened? Everybody forgot about it already? This is what the state of AI ecosystem is. Products get released every now and then, everybody talks about it, then a week passes, everybody forgets, and now the small increments that happen, people just hype it up into oblivion. Okay, there is somebody on my door. 1 second, I'll be back. Yes, I'm back. Guruji, English sikha do. The number one tip that I have, if you want to learn English, if you want to speak English, is the mindset. You have to be ready to make mistakes. And India is sort of a status symbol. I have talked about it so many times. Start listening to songs. Start listening to songs. Find your artists that you like. Listen to different artists with their different accent and different way of singing. Find artists that you enjoy listening songs of, and just go from there. I have done 2-3 internships, but these companies give their own GitHub accounts, due to which my personal GitHub has very low number of commits. Oh, you know what you can do? Maybe you can change the origin and you can maintain like side by side contributions with your company GitHub and your own GitHub. Maybe you can do that. Private repositories in your own GitHub account. Push it, push it to your private first, and then push it to your company GitHub. You can do that. It's going to be a little bit, hectic to maintain two GitHub repositories side by side. I think Kick give more money than Twitch. Maybe. I don't know. I will never do Kick. Kick is the platform for degenerates. If you are streaming on Kick, you're basically saying that I'm so degenerate that YouTube and Twitch won't allow me to live on their platforms. Therefore, this is the new alternative I have. This is the platform where streamers like Johnny Somali or Jack Doherty, like those people, they stream because YouTube and Twitch have banned them off. Bro, there are so many of these. No one will be able to remember all that. Remember what, bro? Oh, the products. Yeah. The AI products. Yeah. But that's the thing. It's hype driven. That's the problem, isn't it? Where is that Builder AI company? It's actually impressive that Builder AI managed to survive as long for as they did. As long as they did survive, it's actually impressive that they took the prompt and they had engineers ready to work on it and actually provide the turnaround time. It's actually impressive that they managed to pull that off. It's the fundamental nature of current AI that you can't make AGI with that. We are using transformers and they have limitations. People just remember the Sydney Sweeney ads. Okay, I don't know about Sydney Sweeney ads. What you mean here, Shivam? I have watched Okay, Just Code by, I guess. I have seen the ads where she said that she has great genes and people took it out of context. Maybe not out of context. There was one problematic ad that I saw, but she is the hot thing right now, and I'm happy that at least we are not promoting fat people on the mainstream media any longer. Kick doesn't take share of donations, lol. Oh, that's why. Okay, now I see. But actually, Kick gives you that type of label that you are so degenerate that YouTube and Twitch are not gonna let you be there. That's the problem. Yash, if you are here, jump on stream. It's not necessary. You can skip that call. Okay, fine. Um, what to think? Oops, sorry. What to think is market really need more SWE? Yeah, it does. It does. To be honest, if anybody wants to contribute to open source AI development, they should contribute to open code instead. It was open source from day one, and it's pretty well documented as well. Let's see. Open code instead. So open code GitHub. Let's see. Oh, so open code public archive. Nice. The repository was archived by the owner on July 29, 2025. It is now read only. Bad news, Shashwat. Project has moved. The project has continued under the name Crush. Let's see if it is public. Seems like it is public. Yeah. Issues 158. Let's see the issues. Local command execution, shell mode in Crush. Similar to this. Scoop installation fails with get file information by handlex failed with error this due to virus detection during hash check. Crush plus VS Code. Let's see what this is. Hello, question to the developers. Is it worth waiting for the crash to appear in VS Code? Because there are a lot of restrictions in the console. For example, I can't copy a multi-line instruction to the query. It immediately starts executing what was written before switch to a new line. Can it be time to make crush using easier, more convenient? Maybe even take the VS Code release separate build like that others are doing. Okay. Will you play Scribble? Yes, today we will play. Today we will play. Yeah, today we'll play. But yeah, this is a nice thing. Did you guys play yesterday? I left early. No, I didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Today we will. Today we will. It's been a while since we have played it. Satya Nadella already said that AIGI is senseless. He means the soap ads. Okay, I don't know what you mean here. So yeah, even let's play now. Who cares? I have nothing to talk about anymore. I think after this thing, I'll go off 70 seconds. Rounds 2, hints 1, word count 3. Invite. How you find clients and sell yourselves. It's actually my, why am I not getting notifications when you are starting stream on YouTube? No worries, man. No worries. Let's play. Let me turn on the filter. Yeah. रुक जाओ 30 minutes. I'm in the gym. 30 minutes. We can't wait. Actually. Yeah, I think we have enough people. Yeah. It's actually, um, how I find clients. It's actually my connection network that I had back when I was in startup and service sector. That's how. Nowadays we are bored of it. I want to make a new hype. What the hell is this? There we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. This is a simple enough, man. All right, next. Let's go. Let's go. What the hell? What? Uh, so you did make any new clients after that, and do I must have DevOps knowledge for that? You're asking two different things, Rohit. Um, yeah, I did. YouTube channel actually helps. Hi, recently graduated, get a job at HTC, working on Oracle Fusion. Should I go for MTech, MBA, or MS? That's a tough question, Ashwin. I can't. I can't take that decision for you. I don't know. If you think this is good enough, your HTC working on Oracle, then do that. There you go. This is too big of a decision, actually, Ashwin. Why would there be censorship? What the hell is this? What? Ande ka funda. Oh, this is egg. Cadbury Bubblegum, you are not here, are you? Private Fortune, you're not here. Join the game, man. Join the game. I'm equally inclined towards both. And now I'm confused even more than that. 24 Arcade, you underestimate me. There we go. 24 Arcade, you underestimate me. I know every one of you. When you're sleeping at night, I am watching you sleep. I am Fortune. But where are you, Fortune? Right here. Oh, here. Rank 3. Okay, I see. Come on, Wound. It is from Discourse. No, I knew before, said the hacking guy. Man, I was talking about different open code and it's not letting me send link. Then send this part. Then just the last part, just send that. What happened here? This is Donkey Kong. What the fuck? नहीं नहीं ठीक नहीं ठीक नेट ऑफ द आइसबर्ग. फ्रिज बंद कर दो ठीक से. हाँ. Come on, let's go. Again, a three-letter word. There we go. Meow, you are too late. Your rank 1 is about to get taken. I think by Harsh or by me, but you are losing your rank 1 now. Okay. So you are still not losing your first rank. Okay, this time, this time. Come on, Harsh. Hit it home. I want to take rank 1. Maybe from email. How the heck would I get your email, man? It's from Discord. Calm down. There we go. Okay, Meow, say goodbye to your rank 1. Say goodbye to your rank 1. This makes no sense, but it did to us. It did. It was watermelon. It was so easy. Harsh has taken the rank 1. Okay, okay, okay. Not gonna let you sit there for long, Harsh. I'm coming for you. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Ha 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 ha. Harsh, say goodbye to your rank 1. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. The longer you take to guess this, your rank 1 is gone. And now I'm rank 1. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Uh-oh, my rank one is in trouble. Dragon. Really? Devansh, dragon? Seriously? Come on, man. Do better than this. SST open code. Okay, okay. I'll check it out. Uh-oh, my internet is not working. Oops. I got disconnected. Is my stream up? Am I still here? Oh, so stream is up, but this happened. What the hell? Uh, so is the game gone or what happened? The game up? Let me see. Let me see if I can join back in. Uh-oh. Everybody left. I guess Vibe Coder is in the house. I get wrecked, meow. Get wrecked. Oh my god. Your stream is delayed. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. So should I create a basic search like DB calls and filter with like and go deep in PSQL full text search? Have you looked how OpenCode looks? No, I haven't. I guess, yeah. What question are you asking, Rachit? Maybe you need to ask it in my DMs, not here. I go make Maggie. Maggie will be tomorrow, 100%. My most insane startup story. This is like, bye bye. Yeah, bye, bro. No worries. So doesn't seem like the stream worked out. It's TUI terminal app. Okay, okay. Should I try to make an AI which will look at my screen and guess the words for me? I mean, you can download extensions. There are extensions for Scribble. I did not know that. But actually, you can download a scribble.io helper right here. Gives you potential answers on scribble.io. Interprets the hints given by scribble.io and finds all possible answers among 3,600 plus words. Yeah, bye algorithm soft. No worries. So you can actually download this. Auto draw for scribble.io. You can even do this if you want. Devansh actually has this. I mean, Algorithm Soft actually has this one where he uses it to create drawings. It's for fun. It's for fun. It's like what use do you really have? Did you not see the video of Code Bullets? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Code Bullet. Do not upload .mp4 2 years ago. Using AI to destroy Minesweeper. Created a perfect snake AI. Man, this guy is popular. Two months ago, 3.4 million views. Damn, this guy is pulling in the views.
Have you ever seen those mobile game ads and gone, this game looks so I bet I could make this in like 1 hour. Well, I have. All right. That's fair. That's fair enough. It's still game time. You're a hole. You pick up bullets. Very nice. Then you get bigger, and then you can pick up shotgun shells. They get big. Oh, baby. Oh. Then when the time runs out, you shoot everything at this robot guy. I don't know what he did. I don't know what his story is, but apparently we don't like him. Anyway, you know the drill. New project,
Wow.
new timer. Let's send it. All right, first we need to figure out how to make a hole, because I don't know how to do that.
First off, we also want
Anyway, I don't want to watch it now. I'll watch it in my free time. Doesn't seem like my kind of guy. He's more like doing programming for fun. But yeah, I think that's all for today. I mean, I don't have anything to talk about anymore. It's more fun to guess. Yeah, yep. What's the point of downloading these extensions if you can cheat? Like, there's no point. Um, Day in the life of software engineer. We are still back. Yeah, if you program for fun, you learn better and get better quicker. But apparently that's not the meta, is it? That's the thing about money. How do you make money? How do you get into the interview room? That's all it is now.
the apartment. I'll show you the
Why do these
flat,
offices seem
some
to so
layers,
empty?
and like
I
the
mean,
whole amenities and
are
all.
they cherry picking the day that they are about to shoot? Is that what they're doing? This is why these offices seem so empty.
But it's a very nice apartment that I have. I really love it. Start to interact
Will
and
you
what-
look at it? Yeah, I will.
So you can see there are not many people because the mall is. But we have a train coming for London St. Pancras. That's where
Okay,
we
so
are
it's in London. Is this really the life of a software engineer? It's not mine. I can tell you that it's not mine. That's not what my life looks like. You already saw my life of a software engineer in that video. YouTube coders were honest. I think I'm done with that series. I can no longer come up with jokes that I can insert in that video. I tried about 2 weeks. I thought about any sort of skit, any sort of jokes I could say, and it really drove me insane some days. I kept showing my wife a couple clips here and there, and I kept, you know, stringing it together. And my wife is kind of sick of it. So, Vivek Mishra, why is it a GPT generated photo, bro? Post your own photo. AI build portfolio. I think I've seen it, haven't I? Think I've seen it. No, I haven't. Okay, let me check. Where's the link, bro? Where is the link? There is no link. What the hell, man? You should try that in Hindi. As it's your mother tongue, you might be more expressive. YouTube coders were honest. Maybe I can make a Hindi version, but it won't be containing new jokes. The new jokes is something that I need. That's why I did not deploy. I need money to deploy it. Ah, I see. I get it. I get it. Okay, I think I have nothing more to talk about. Is there something that you want me to talk about or something that you want me to watch right here? Let me know. You guys should really like work on your English skills. Like, I see so many grammar mistakes, and I can only imagine if you are making these many mistakes just typing Rahul Gandhi's press conference. Why do you want? Why are you pushing me towards politics, bro? I'm not a politics guy, and if I started delving into politics, then it's just we will be going towards places where we shouldn't be going. Most LinkedIn posts are now AI generated, and the guy did not give any effort to remove the markdown syntax. Things like star star. Possibly, possibly. Superman versus Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
Team effort all around. Go us.
Piece of cake, Will.
Yeah, if your goal was to piss him off.
Don't play games with me.
Avengers, come to work for a living. Okay, anybody on our side hiding any shocking and fantastic abilities they'd like to disclose? I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, you're done, all right? Did we just lose? Stop.
It's a good edit. It's a good edit. Maybe he'll get blasted now. Oh, this is Kryptonite. Okay, I see. I see. So he manifested Kryptonite. Okay. Oh. They won. What the hell? Um, don't see it from political view. So what happened is I've never written post on LinkedIn, so I thought why not ask AI to write a post for me. I never liked, and I liked those stars which gave, so it made me changes inside it and I uploaded it. Okay. But at some point, start writing articles on your own, bro. Has anybody tried Envato AI? I don't even know what that is. Is that metaverse project by Harkirat Singh worth building? I don't know. Will cloud certifications like AWS help me in my journey? If I do them, I'm currently searching for dev jobs, but NI equal to OT. What? Not getting any interviews due to BSc. You got any advice? No, I don't think that AWS certification will help you, Nikhil. You may as well just apply more and more and just get rejected. That will teach you more about things. Yes, get that certificate. Okay, Vivek says get it, but I wouldn't say nah, it's not. It's not the deal breaker certificate. It's not like you will get it and then your chances go up. It's not that. Envato AI, huh? What the hell, man? What is this? I have heard before of Envato, but never actually tried anything. This is like what? This is like for assets. Okay, I've heard about this. I'm in Meta Ads and we use it in our agency. Okay. I see. I have seen logos of Envato here and there, but I never decided to actually check it out. Audio, gaming, money.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Okay, okay.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Scribble filter is on.
Audio
Okay, okay.
Jungle.
1 second.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I'm taking it as a backup so I can get DevOps jobs too, thinking of taking foundation, associate, and professional certificates. Maybe get it. I mean,
Audio Jungle.
okay, maybe I can use these.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
I can use these sound effects maybe.
Audio Jungle.
You can generate AI videos on Envato. Okay, okay. Alright guys, I think this is it for the live stream. I don't have anything to talk about or whatever. So I guess this is it. I'll cut out these 2 videos that I talked about today and I'll upload that as main channel uploads. So yeah. Other than that, bye bye. See you tomorrow, 12 afternoon, same time, right here. And yeah, thank you for being here. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. Ah.